Make sure y'all can hear me.
Hello, hello, hello.
Okay, you can. Howdy, howdy, everybody. Oh. Dismiss. I don't know why it's trying to tell me to subscribe to my own server, but that's where we're at. So, welcome. We are on our Phasmophobia. We played her last time, so let's play somebody else. Sure, we'll do the redhead today. I don't know why it's not showing any of my colors. Oh, because I earned a new one. It's this one, right? Yeah, this has got to be the Easter one that was up. I like it. Alright, let me make sure the custom's still working. Okay, we're good on that. Should we do... Yeah, let's start with random. Who needs to start off with a nice, decent, unscary map? Let's just do random and, like, throw ourselves right into it. Hello, Kyle. Welcome, welcome. How is your Wednesday going today? We got Camp Woodwind without selecting it. That's funny. Welcome, welcome. How's the audio, guys? I did adjust it a teeny bit. But our go...
Be careful. You're going in blind.
Okay. Anyways, our ghost is named Donna Hill. Number 1, find evidence of the paranormal with an EMF reader. Number 2, detect the paranormal sound with a parabolic microphone. And number 3, cleanse the area near the ghost using incense. Alright, we can cleanse, and we can probably do all of those without dying. You think the audio's good? Sounds awesome! Thank you, thank you. I'm glad it's doing good. I didn't want it to be too loud, but it was a little bit quieter before, so I was trying to turn it up. Just fiddling with it, I guess. Look, it's raining. I love the rain. Come on. Open. Open, says me! Anyways, Kyle says, my Wednesday is going pretty good so far. Hey, I'm glad to hear that. That's awesome. Happy Wednesday. My Wednesday is also going great. I've been a little bit behind all day, hence starting stream late. But it's still been a good day. We are almost ready. If you guys follow my YouTube channel, we have a brand new series coming out. This Friday, it's Detroit Become Human. So if you guys ever liked the TV show like Better Than Us, or if you've watched iRobot, sorry, I got interrupted by a ghost laughing at me. It was very faint, so I'm not sure where it was. I probably should have checked the EMF first, but I don't know, this map is so small, it's hard to find it sometimes. But anyways, if you like those kinds of shows, there's basically a video game that has a similar concept, about like androids and whether or not they're considered people when they've been given like all of the aspects of a person. Hey, I think we found the ghost room. Let me snooze ads real quick. Oily Onyx says, I love Detroit Become Human. Welcome, Onyx. No spoilers. This is my first time ever playing it through, and I've been very careful not to look up anything about it online. Anytime, like, clips of it or anything like that came up, I would skip it immediately. I even had one of my favorite YouTubers had videos about it, and I did not want spoilers, so I didn't look at any of those videos. But so far, I like it. Our first video is coming out this Friday. So if you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel, you'll see that. Pegalexter says, hi Kala, hi chat. And Onyx says, no spoilers, I promise. Thank you, thank you. Look, I did the millennial heart. This is the millennial heart, right? I hate the Gen Z one. I like this one, which I think is actually the oldest of the 3. I don't know. But let's go ahead. I grabbed these. I think these just tend to be my go-to when I'm setting up. I don't know why. I think it's just easier to check things from inside the truck. Oh. Okay. I saw my breath here. Did it literally move rooms in that short of a time? Let's check it. Oh, not that one. Hold on. Is it in this little tent room, or is it like right here? Or both? I think there's a chance it's both, so maybe I'll set the camera up outside. Yeah, I think I'll set it up out here just because it might be easier to check things from there. Maybe like this? I accidentally turned it off. No, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. And I guess we'll just throw this out here too so we can keep all of our equipment together. Would this be a good place for that? I'm not sure. Ha! Thank you, Pegalex. I 100% thought the ghost was in my spot. Yes, I got scared a second at a time by reading that out. Apparently I'm jumpy today. Hello. Okay. Let me see if we can see anything just from this. Oh, it'd help if I switched to the right camera. Oh, it turned on a light in there at least. I'm not seeing any ghost orb. Doesn't mean there's not, and it could be inside the tent. I think I'm going to set up my other camera in the tent just to be sure. But thank you for the sound redeem. Let's grab a cross and another camera just to kind of set up our area and make sure we know what's going on. Kyle says, I've been playing a lot of Oblivion Remaster. I know. How's Oblivion been going? You mentioned it before, that you love it, and the fact that it's still your favorite game all these years later just tells me I really need to buy it. I did love Oblivion. I did love Skyrim more, but that could just be because I had more experience on Skyrim. So it's kind of hard to say, but I do really want to buy it. I do kind of want to wait for it to go on sale, though. I know it's like new, so it'd be a while before it like goes on sale, but I'm cheap. And by cheap, I mean broke. So there's that. Alright, we got both of our things up. Unfortunately, I haven't had the EMF thing on me at any point that the ghost did things. So I actually haven't been able to check EMF yet. Okay, so she's over there. I know she's being crazy right now, but I want to check it the moment she disappears. 3. Okay. A 5! Guys, it's not a demon. That is the best news we could have gotten today. It is not a demon. Perfect! I love that news. You cannot give me better news than that. Well, I guess if you prove that you're not a mimic, that's good news too, but it's so hard to prove that it's not a mimic, where EMF 5 guarantees it's not a demon. Alright, let's check our other cameras, see if we can see ghost orbs in here. Kyle says, a lot of things that Skyrim changed from Oblivion I have not been a fan of. Like Skyrim, you can only use spells in-game, but Oblivion, you can make your own spells. I do like the make your own spells concept, and I really liked the lock picking that you could do in Oblivion. I swear my camera just fell. Did you guys see that? I swear it lowered like an inch. I could be losing it. Maybe I've had too many ghost experiences, but I swear my camera moved. Okay, I'm not seeing ghost orb. Doesn't mean there's none. I'm kind of feeling like we should take one of these just to be on the safe side. Somebody in a YouTube comment asked me what my prestige was. I never remember to check. I need to like go and do that before like I don't know, before I leave this game. I need to see what my dang... What was that? Wait, there's stuff going on. Where? I heard things. Oh, it's in here still. Alright, maybe just this is the ghost room. I thought maybe it was like expanded to out here. But maybe I should just stop and consider this little tiny room the ghost room. Maybe that's why he hasn't written in the book either. I mean, he do be doing a lot, and it is 1 degree in here. Not quite freezing, it's getting so close. We'll have to check that again in a minute, and the gen is still on. He is doing a lot, so I'm kind of leaning towards the twins right now. But we do still only have 1 evidence. Did I never turn this on? That is so useless to bring the talker box and not even turn it on. But just by chance goes... Oh! Okay, never mind. You're good. Hello? Why was it like creaking? What was that? Was it like gurgling in my ear? Ew! Anyways, so it's not the twins, by the way, but let me go write this down and check what our options are before the ghost comes after me again. I think we're fine. Kyle says they both the lockpicking is decent. I don't really have a preference between them. They both have their pluses and minuses. I get that. And I really love Skyrim's map. I think that's part of why I loved it so much, just the world in general. Plus, there's 50 million mods, and I'm a big mod fan. So I really liked that aspect of Skyrim. Alright, so our ghosty options cannot be the twins, but it's either a Jin, a Goryo, a Myling, or an Obake. So let's read these really quick. We're going to see if we can go for record speed. A Jin is a territorial... Nope, okay. Apparently we can't go for record speed today because I can't read. A Jin is a territorial ghost that will attack when threatened. It has also been known to travel at significant speed. A Jin will travel at faster speed if its victim is far away, and turning off the location's power source will prevent the Jin from using its ability. Alright, so it could be that one. It's so hard to tell if it's not actively chasing you. Goryo. When a Goryo passes through the DOTS projector, using a video camera is the only way to see it. Strength. A Goryo will usually only show itself on camera if there are no people nearby. And weakness. They are rarely seen far from their place of death. Alright, I'm kind of leaning towards Goryo, actually, because we've seen the ghost 3 times now, and all those times, it was near the same location. It is a small map, though. Next is the Myling. There we go. A Myling is a very vocal and active ghost. They are rumored to be quiet when hunting their prey. Strength, the Myling is known to be quieter when hunting, and weakness, Mylings make more frequent paranormal sounds. Okay, it could be a Myling, though, because we've heard a lot of noises. And then lastly, an Obake. I'm sorry, I'll try to make it fast. Obakes are terrifying shapeshifters capable of taking on many forms. They have been seen taking on humanoid shapes to attract their prey. Strength, when interacting with the environment, an Obake will rarely leave a trace. And weakness, sometimes this ghost will shapeshift, leaving behind unique evidence. That is as fast as I can read. I'm sorry. So right now, I'm kind of waffling between Goryo or Myling. Goryo, just because it's kind of hard to tell about the DOTS because of the different placements I've had to do for it. So it could easily be that one. And then the Myling, just because it's been talking a lot. You know what? I'll mark Myling for now, but we'll keep in mind that I feel like it has like a 50% chance of being a Goryo. I never did find the objects. Let's put that out there. And just like another cross to be on the safe side. I do still need to use some of those other things for the different money. But let me make sure the ghost is in the same room before I go about... Okay, just kidding. We have freezing temperature, guys. It's a Jin. Neither of the two I was thinking of. Oh, God, frick! Thank you.
Edelman just redeemed obnoxious life.
Oh my gosh. I was about to say, so it didn't move rooms. Thank you for the sound redeem. You know what? I'm gonna mark that one. So I can go back later and clip that. Thank you. Okay, we're looking... Oh, okay, here's the cursed object. And we need to find the bone. Oh my gosh. I did almost throw my headphones for that. I had like reached up to throw my headphones and only slightly was able to stop myself from just yeeting them into my screen. I believe that laughing is thanks to Lulu from League of Legends. I think that's where I got the sound redeem from. The panic looking around was incredible. It was so loud, okay? It felt like the laughing was like surround sound, okay? I feel justified in my reaction. So we're waiting for the game to load up. Hello. Hi. Look, you can see me. Okay, I thought I crashed again for a second. This is my room while we're loading it up.
Welcome back. The job's ready for you.
Hold on. It'll take a moment. This is my beautiful sticker wall. It is fantastic. 10 out of 10. Here's my plushie slash, not plushie, crochet creatures plus birds collection. Okay, the game is loaded now, so you guys can actually see it. There we go! Look, we have a game! Woo! So, let's just say we're great on that Camp Woodwind one. We did already know what the ghost was. We were just getting some bonus money before we crashed. So we're gonna have to assume that I got 1,600 and we're good to go. Let's start with another small house just to get us into the fact that we crashed. But welcome back. Thank you guys for hanging out while I tried to get my stuff back on. Where it all began, our first reports of the paranormal came from here. Blah, blah, blah. I believe everything's great. Alright, cursed object. There's always something going on. my gosh.
May be able to use it to your advantage.
Okay, so our ghost is Georgia House. Georgia? Yeah, Georgia. Georgia Halstead. Get an average sanity below 25%. Capture a photo of the ghost and repel the ghost with incense while it's chasing someone. Those are all kind of dangerous. I'm not a fan of the fact that it's sending me off to die. I did crash, so maybe he's like, this is your redemption. You must do these tasks, and then I will forgive you for bailing on a job. Because he probably sees it as we bailed, or we died. He sees it as one of those things. Let's shut that. Come on, have it be the first place I check. Generator? Nice. Okay, look at it, look at it. It's all great. It's like it never even happened. Crashing at 16 minutes in, that's no big deal. I am sad that you guys missed what happened right at the end of my crash. I'm guessing you didn't see it, but after Kyle Sounderdean, that scared me so bad. The ghost appeared again, and I definitely would have died to the ghost if it was a hunt. It was so good that it was just like a event, because that ghost ran right up to me, and I panically didn't do any of the things that you're supposed to do if a ghost runs up to you. I didn't run. I didn't turn off any of my equipment. There's the cursed object. I literally just stood there being like, oh my gosh, and I took a photo of the ghost. So I would have gotten that objective done, but I definitely would have died if it had been a hunt. Because the ghost definitely walked right up to me and touched me. So my bad. But then instead of me dying, my computer died. So the lowest I've seen is 9.2 so far. So that could have been the ghost room. I highly doubt it. No, there's another 9.2. So we have not defined it yet. Yes, you are up. Thank you, thank you. So sorry I keep crashing, y'all. It keeps seeming like my computer's not having problems, and so funny, I've had Task Manager up when my computer's crashed before, and according to Task Manager, none of my drives max out. It's this itty-bitty bathroom. None of my drives have any problems, actually. They're all running fine. Everything is great. I do like the system check to see like the health of your computer, the health of all the different things. They all say they're great. You check the temperature of the computer, it's great. You check the programs that are running, they're great. Everything I've checked and everything I've done and all the different things I've tried to do to fix it online, of like different checks to do, everything I do, even like Norton checks and like your utility cleaner, they all say that the computer is great and shouldn't be crashing. Oh. Hey, it's another 5! It's not a demon! You know what? Maybe I want this over here. I'll have to make sure I always remember to close the door. But I think that's a better spot for it. Hold on, then maybe like right here. Yeah, that'll be good. Oh. Oh, okay. That's good. It covers the room. But we need to mark this before I forget that it's an EMF 5. In this itty-bitty bathroom. Let's check temperature one more time. It's just a 5. We'll check for freezing again later just to make sure. But let's go back out to the safety of my truck. Alright, I had to snooze the ads because even though this isn't the beginning of stream, I feel like it's the beginning because we crashed. So we gotta get rid of that dang ad thing. How do we have a reflection of the tripod? That's okay. We don't judge. Remember that TikTok thing of like, we listen and we don't judge. I always love when someone says something really bizarre, and then there's comments that say, we listen and we do judge. Because then I'm like, yeah, I got a bit, I judged a teeny bit. When it's something that's like super bizarre. You know, I wish the camera, you know how it moves side to side? I wish it could also move up and down to like better scan the room. I have the maxed out camera. They should be able to go up one more maxing outing and it can just do like, woo! Anyways, it should also move a little faster because the speed at which it rotates is a little annoying. But let's go ahead and grab us a book and maybe UV, I guess. Oh! Why did it turn on that light? That's not even the ghost room. You know what? I'll leave that light on because then it can tell me if the ghost turned out the lights. I mean the generator. But, you know, it's doing stuff right now. Here's a book. Great. Love your work. Wow, it's just knocking things down all around. Kyle says, I listen and I do judge, right? I mean, like, TikTok's where you're allowed to go to judge. That's, like, the fun part to judge. If you want to be unjudgmental, that's when you go to, like, Facebook. And you go read what all of the old ladies on Facebook are posting. Not that everyone on Facebook is an old lady. Just that the old ladies on Facebook do be posting some pretty radical stuff, my guy. Come on, let me in. We'll put that here. We'll turn this on. Come on, put it down! I'm not agitated. Alright, we're getting 1 degree. Let me make sure he's not in the hall. Okay, well, why is he doing stuff in this room? This ain't even your room, bro. Stick to your own spot. He's just touching everything. 0? Oh, no, go to freezing, please. Please go to freezing. It was so... Okay. Hello, part 3. We crashed again. We should be back live. Hello. I don't know why it seems like it's a little darker than it should be.
There's some jobs ready for you.
I don't think we're dark. Hello, welcome back. I'm sorry. My screen is a little darker than normal, but I feel like maybe that's not what's causing our beef. I don't know. You blame the twins? I know. Imagine if it was a mimic. But, I think we got it working again. Don't know why everything's beefing so much. I'm gonna blame the character. I think it was his fault. Let's do it. Dude, I'm being haunted in real life. Let's do a girl. Let's choose a different small house. My goal today is to finish a dang map before crashing. I appreciate you guys sticking around. I'm so sorry and so upset that it's beefing this much, but it's gonna be fine. Everything's great. Ooh. This guy's name is Dave Knight. Get an average sanity below 25%. No, thank you. Prevent the ghost from hunting with a crucifix. I don't want to. And get a ghost to blow out the firelight. I could probably do that. Okay, let's go ahead and get this started. We're going to try to speed run this round so that way we can finish a round before we crash. That is our goal. I'll beat back at it. What? What? What does I'll beep back at it mean? What? Okay, we found the generator in the first room. Every single one we found pretty immediately, which you'd think would be a good omen. You said the computer is beeping. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I get it now. I forgot what I said. I appreciate you. That's great. Here's a song. Okay. Anyways, oh yeah, we're speed running. We don't have time to play the piano. We're trying to win this as fast as possible, so that way the ghost can't crash us out. We need our first win of the day money. Alright, it's great. Everything's fantastic. At least it hasn't crashed 3 times like that one Dead by Daylight stream. That was lame. But this one is ahead of time. It crashed much sooner than those. The first one was at 16 minutes. The second one, I think we crashed around 10 minutes in. I forgot to check for that one. So, it is ahead of schedule for crashing. Oh, temperature went down in the hallway? Ooh, hallway ghost. Alright. Just checking, making sure, checking our little boxes that we got everything done. Okay, this room's actually colder. Maybe... I'm so confused. Is it in the bathroom? Or is it in the hallway? It's sure looking like both. We're gonna double check. Okay, well it's definitely not in this room. Cross that off our list. Close this. Close it. Okay, we're doing good. I swear I heard something sketchy, but I think we're fine. I just have like a teeny bit more to check. Okay, so I'm just gonna... Dude, I know lights can... Why is this... What? That was weird. Why did this light turn on? If he's a hallway ghost. I guess I probably should have checked it. Alright, what I was gonna say is weird is I know the ghost can turn lights on. I didn't know ghosts could turn candles on. That's super weird and ominous, but okay. I'm gonna assume it's the hallway. We're gonna ignore the fact that the bathroom is also really cold. We're just gonna assume that that is like bad air circulation. And we're gonna go ahead and go get more supplies. Here comes the sun. Doo 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 doo. Exactly, Kyle. Let's go ahead and grab this. Put it on the stick. Frick. Okay. It's fine, guys. Everything is great and Jim and dandy. Alright. My problem with them hallway ghosts is I feel like I have to basically set it up twice. Because I have to do it down there and then also over there. But I also tend to get a little bit more worried because of like the crucifix and stuff of like how far it actually blocks the ghost from spawning. Because it's over such a like kind of widespread area. Even though the square footage actually isn't that big. So we'll just set up a second one right now, just to kind of get that out of the way. Before I even bother checking to see if I see anything in there. Alright, let's be calm. Everything is great. We are not scared. I heard a beep, but we're gonna ignore it. Right there seems great. Sure, we'll put it on the laundry basket, why not? Alright, see no evil, hear no evil. We're going straight outside. We're not even going to look around. We're going for a speed run. Stream Elements just barely said that I'm live. Thank you, Stream Elements. Alright, from camera number 1, I see nothing. That's great. Oh, just kidding. I see a ghost orb. Guys, we have ghost orb. It could be a mimic. And then from camera number 2, we see... I said we see nothing. Okay, just checking one more time. I know we've seen the ghost orb, but I want to see if I see a ghost. Okay, I want me some DOTS. No. We don't have DOTS. Oh! Well, that was something, though. Gave me a little bit of a show. Kyle said mimic. I know, it could be a mimic. I marked it just in case, so I would remember that it's a possibility. Imagine I crashed twice in a row just for the ghost to be a mimic. But hello, ghost. We are back. Here's some things that you can check out. Let me check the temperature. It's not quite freezing. It's getting so close. You can do it. Come on. Well, just a little bit more. Just a little bit colder. You can make it just a little bit. Come on. Don't leave it. Okay. Guys, we got freezing temperatures. Wow, that narrowed it down a ton. So we can go check those out here in a second. I guess we can leave that on. Might as well. And I'll put this like right here. I don't think we need to touch anything right now. What was that? No, I don't care. I don't care. We're going to go out. We're going to go to the safety of our truck to see what kind of ghost we could be dealing with. So let's check first and see if it could still be a mimic. Right now we have freezing temperature and ghost orbs. The mimic does have freezing temperature. Okay, so we have 5 ghost types. The mimic. The mimic is an elusive, mysterious copycat ghost that mirrors the traits and behaviors from others, including other ghost types. Strength, we're unsure what this ghost is capable of. Be careful. And the weakness is that several reports have noted ghost orb sightings near mimics. So that's why it could still be a mimic. I'm going to try to read these fast so that we don't annoy you guys with my very long reading. But Kyle says he said no shoes in my house. Yeah. A revenant. A revenant is a violent ghost that will attack indiscriminately. Their speed can be deceiving as they are slow while dormant. However, as soon as they hunt, they can move incredibly fast. Strength, the revenant will travel at significantly faster speed when hunting their prey, and weakness is hiding from a revenant will cause it to move very slowly. Well, I have hiding spots turned off. So much for that. The next is a Yuri. A Yuri is a ghost that was returned to the physical world, usually for the purpose of hatred or revenge. Strength, Yuris have been known to be stronger or effect on people's sanity, and weakness, smudging the Yuri's place of death will trap it temporarily, reducing how much it wanders. I'm trying to go so fast! Next is a Hantu. I love the Hantu. I hope it's a Hantu. A Hantu is a rare ghost that thrives in the coldest of climates. The cold seems to make them more aggressive and empowered. Strength, lower temperatures allow the Hantu to move at faster speeds, and weakness, Hantus move slower in warmer areas. I am losing my speed. I am sorry. Last ghost, Onryo. I'm going to try to do it all in like one breath. If I can find it. There we go. An Onryo is well, that fell fast. An Onryo is often referred to as the wrathful spirit. It steals souls from the dying victims' bodies to seek revenge. This ghost has been known to fear any form of life and will do anything to be far away from it. Strength, extinguishing a flame will cause an Onryo to attack, and weakness, when threatened, this ghost will be less likely to hunt. I accidentally said they fear any form of life, not fire. So, I definitely get an F- for that reading. I hope it's a Hantu. It could still be a mimic, but I'm kind of thinking it's a Yuri. Let's go ahead and go in. It didn't it turn on the fire? It did turn on the fire, which would make it really weird if it's the Onryo. But it didn't blow any fire out. Oh, that would cause it to attack. So yeah, it probably is not an Onryo just because it turned the fire on. We'll just we'll think that for now. But it could still be that. We're just marking that so we remember it might not be. So let's see. I took a cross and we'll take one of these. Da 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 da. Okay. What? That's weird. Let's put that back. Okay. I didn't mean to pick it back up immediately after. Oh my gosh. Someone just sped by my house and I 100% thought that sound was like a ghost coming to kill me. It is getting to negative. It's pretty cold. Hold on. What door did you touch? 2 doors? What are you, Angel? Okay, guys, it's a Hantu, my favorite ghost ever. Okay, it could be a mimic. Okay, well, we're still gonna hold our excitement for the fact that it could be a Hantu, but we will keep our realisticness up that it could be a mimic. Let's just check again. Freezing temperature, ultraviolet, spirit box. So we need to check spirit box, and if it does not give us spirit box, then it's a Hantu, but it could still be a mimic. Okay, it's kind of doing a lot, which is making me a little worried. It's doing a lot. So we're gonna go ahead and leave and go get that last piece of evidence that we need. Oh wait, I have spirit box already up here, so let's just ask you some questions. Hello, ghost. What is your name? Sanity. I think my sanity's okay. I think I took a pill before I came up. Where are you? What do you want? Okay, are you friendly? Are you, elderly, perchance? Where are you? How did you die? Are you scared of the lights? I'm kind of thinking it's a Hantu, guys. It was really cold. Look at that, -5 in Celsius. That's freaking freezing, and I do love me some Hantus. And I'm trying to talk to the man, and he don't want to talk to me. Hello? Ghost, what's your name? I'm scared. What happened to my... Okay. I'm gonna check it again. It's just so cold, guys. I'm really hoping it's a Hantu. I freaking love me some Hantus. Literally my favorite ghost of all time. And I get them so infrequently. Look, I'll take another sandy pill just to be on the safe side, but I think we're fine. Because, yeah, the only way to be able to tell that it was, in fact, a mimic is if we could also get the spirit box. But, I don't think we're going to, because I think it's a Hantu. So let's get a picture. And we need to blow out a firelight. We can do that. I kind of want to bring some salt so we can get some photos, but we'll do this one first. Welcome in if you're just joining us. This is stream part 3. Because we crashed. We're fine. Did we find the cursed object in this one? I have vague memories of finding the, pentagram. I think it was this one. You think so? Okay, yeah, I think so. So we'll just leave that up here and we'll go take a look. I don't remember finding the bone. But then again, I don't remember looking for the bone. So there's that. Let's see. No. There's no pentagram in here. Oh Huh, maybe it was in the garage? I'll check the garage. I think that's my last hope. I remembered it being on cement. Alright, it must have been the round before that we crashed on. So we never found the cursed object. Okay. No monkey paw, no bones, no nothing. It could be the Ouija board is in this room, right? No! What the heck? Oh, cursed object, where are you? Come out, wherever you are. Okay, well, I don't see the bone either. No music box, no tarot cards. It did blow out the light for us, and it didn't start an attack, so we for sure know it's not an audio. We already been knowing that, but, you know, I guess it's good to confirm your suspicions. I see nothing. Ghost, you're being really unhelpful. Where is anything? Oh, okay, here's the bone at least. But where's the cursed object? I'm getting a little worried about my sanity. But it's a Hantu. A Hantu would never do me wrong. We love Hantus. Hantus are our best friends. I think we're okay. I'm gonna stop worrying about shutting doors. Oh, look! Okay, cursed object. I think we're fine. Let me just make sure before we leave that it didn't relocate. Oh my gosh, it's a -9! I'm still set on it being a Hantu. I feel like, so the mimic does mimic a specific ghost type, but it kind of switches throughout the round. And I feel like if it was a mimic, it would have switched to what ghost it's mimicking by now and stopped being that cold. And it would have given us another sign of something wrong. So let's go ahead. We'll take another sandy pill. Let's just be on the safe side all over. And then, let's go do some salt. We don't really need to smudge, but maybe I'll do it. Nah, my hands are full. We'll just do some salt, stick around for a teeny bit to do some photos, and then we'll leave. We're already... Nope, we're not quite... We haven't made it yet. We're not quite in the safe zone for being longer than any of my streams so far today. Look at that! Everything's so great. Look, let me see if I can get a picture of the footprints. Alright, is this interaction or fingerprint? Okay, I'm okay with that. I don't remember that one being open. But we'll wait for just like a moment longer for him to step in these, and if he don't, then we'll leave. We are past the marker, guys. We've made it longer than the other 2 streams before crashing. Okay, we'll give him 10 seconds, and then I'm going to paranoidly end this run so that we can have at least one that finishes before crashing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, I love you, Hantu. You're great. You're amazing. Goodbye. We're fine. We're fine. I'll have my little light to make me feel better. Let's go. Please tell me I marked it. Okay. If I had Mimic still marked, I would have been really sad. Please be a Hantu. I'm gonna be so sad if this was secretly a Mimic when I talked to him for so long. Okay. It was a Hantu, guys. I'm so happy. I love Hantus. And he was a nice ghost. Okay? I forgot to guess how much money we'd make, but we didn't crash. Alright, we made $1,204. Alright, we made it through a round, guys. That's a good sign. Okay, finish counting up. Okay. Time in the ghost room, time in the light, time in the dark. Why did I spend 10 minutes in the dark? I don't think I was in the dark that long. Our sanity was fine. I just want to check. Favorite room changes 0. Okay, that's what I figured. It had 28 interactions. I just want to see if it used its, abilities. It did not. Okay. So, let's do another house. Actually, let's do the farmhouse, and then we'll do Ridgefield Court. Alright, a long abandoned farmhouse located in the middle of nowhere. Who knows what still lurks within? Haha! I finished saying it before it loaded. I am amazing. Alright, we'll take all the pieces we need. We have Doris Hans. Repel the ghost with incense while it's chasing someone. Get a ghost to blow out the firelight. And detect paranormal sound with a parabolic microphone. Alright, I can do 2 of those. Wait, did we never get the ghost to blow out the fire? No, we did. Okay, so we did 2 objectives. Someone else thinking we only did 1. Okay, hello ghost. It is me, your favorite person. Totally. I think this is the cursed object, yeah? Okay, we're not gonna use it. I wanted to have it, so I would remember to take a photo of it. Okay, because I don't think that picking it up causes problems. I think it only lowers your sanity if you use it. So let's go ahead and turn on the generator, and then we can start checking these rooms. I think it's usually in here, yeah? No, not yet. What about in this room? No. Okay, that's fine. Minor setback. I do kind of miss the old farmhouse that they replaced with that newer map. I liked the farmhouses, but I do like the new map too. I just wish that they were 2 separate maps. What the frick? Where is the gen? Those are like the 2 places you check for a gen for. I guess we can check this like washroom area. Maybe that's where a ghost spawns. Oh, you know what? It could be up in the attic. Okay. So why did I have back-to-back ghost events? My God, I haven't even found the gen yet. Leave me. Leave me. That was so funny. So my EMF thing started going crazy before I even saw any event that was going on. That sounded crazy. I know. Why was she like laughing in my ear, crawling on the ground next to me? There's the bone. Alright, we found the gen. I'm pretty sure we know where the ghost room is. Oh, jeez, I don't want to turn that off. Alright, temperature. We probably don't need to check all of these rooms, but I might as well check them on my way. Where is... I think this is the light I want on. No, that's not the light I want on. I want this, like, main first light on. Yeah, okay. I'm going on a trip in my favorite rocket ship. Okay, I kind of thought the ghost room was the little tiny washroom, but maybe it's the walkway. Okay, yeah. It's actually, like, right here. Does it count this room? Dang, it includes this entire room. That's gonna be a little rough. Let's go ahead and shut this, and we can set up in there. At least it's near the door, even if it's kind of a bigger area. But I low-key want to bring 2 crucifixes. Before I set anything up, this is kind of a crazy ghost, and did back... You know what, that's a good point. I'll take a sanity pill. It did back-to-back events before it did anything, which in my heart is warning me that it's a demon. Okay. I'm just spooked. Yeah, it's just throwing things like crazy. So until I get a level 5, I'm gonna assume demon. This is feeling like a demon to me. It's not quite freezing. You know what? I'm scared. I don't care. I'm gonna have the flashlight and the main lights on. I don't want to have all that time spent in the dark. We're fine. I'm not scared. You're scared. Let's go ahead and set some nice lights up. I will not forget to take a picture of that cursed object. And the bone was in the attic. I'll remember that. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na. You know what? Actually, maybe that's fine. Can I could put it there. I'm not sure how helpful that will be. Maybe it's better if I just put it in the middle of the room. I don't like putting it on the floor all that much. Yeah, it's just really not helpful on the floor. Right here, maybe? Yeah, that might work with where the camera is. Alright, let me check the temperature one more time before we go back out. We do have freezing. Okay. We're gonna ignore the flickering lights. Alright, guys. So sad side note. It could still be a demon. With our new piece of evidence that we learned, it could still be a demon. So, slight bit of concern, but we're okay. Welp. Yeah. It's fine. I'm not concerned. I am not scared of demons. You must be confusing me with a different Kalla. Okay, we have Ghost Orb. It's not a demon. Ha! In fact, it could still be a mimic. But it's not a demon. It's not a demon. So there's that. I should check for just a second to see if I see any DOTS. But you know, it's really bright in there because I forgot to turn the light back off. So we'll check DOTS after I turn that light back off. My bad. Did I pick up two things? I didn't. Okay. We're fine. I'm not losing my brain. We're great. Everything is great. I don't know why I turned this on ahead of time. That's a great way to get myself axe murdered. But we brought you some literature in case you're bored in the ghost realm. You can go ahead and read this fantastic book. There's not actually any words on it, but I'm sure you can figure it out. Maybe it's a journal. You can talk about all of your killing people activities. Or, you know, maybe try to do some, like, self-therapy to not kill folk anymore. That's an option. Alright. Now that the light's off, we can better look for DOTS, but not that much better because I did a terrible placement. Maybe I'll set up another camera or another DOTS. I don't know. Now, these are the ones that we read recently, so I'm not going to read them again, but I am going to check what they need. So, a Revenant needs ghost writing. A Yuri, that's not a Yuri. A Yuri needs DOTS. Ghost writing, DOTS. Ultraviolet. Or Spirit Box. Okay. We can do all of those things. Well, not all of them, obviously. So we need to still bring out some UV, and then I'll bring out some salt to better check the UV. It's kind of hard to check UV sometimes, depending on the room, because this ghost isn't by a ton of doors. There's really like only one door he can... No, I guess there's two doors he could touch. But hey, ghost, I'm back. Here's some salt. Here's some more salt. Here's some more salt. I hope that you enjoy. You know, that was fast. I would consider that enjoyment. But I checked it with UV and I didn't see footsteps. That doesn't mean that there aren't any, but I just have no vision. Did he walk in more? No, I don't know what that sound was. Alright, one thing I want to do is I want to grab my camera because now we can take pictures of the salt and we can take a picture of the cursed object and the bomb that we found. Alright, camera, what do we need? Firelight, okay. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Stream 4. Stream try 4 at least. So off stream, I was talking in the chat about me crashing. Oh, that's weird. But so funny. So I said, did I crash? And Kyle said the last thing he heard was, I don't like that I crashed. So I'm funny that that made it through. And Kyle said it low-key cracked me up. Yay, we back. Welcome back, everybody. So sorry that I can't get it together, but we are back. The game just finished loading up. Hello, hello. It does say that our live, like our bitrate is unstable, so we might be a teeny bit laggy. Unfortunately, I don't think it counted my end. What I did is I had clicked to end the game, but I do think it didn't count, so I doubt it gave me the money for it. Let's go ahead and do Richfield Court. This is our final try, so if it crashes again, guys, we're not going to come back. So just a fair warning for that. That will be the end of stream for the day if we do crash one more time. But that ghost here seems to be linked to a cursed object.
your investigation.
It will not help my investigation, my guy. I will never touch a cursed object unless I'm playing with multiple people. David Alexander. He likes them first names. Anyways, number 1, have a member of your team escape the ghost during a hunt. Number 2, cleanse the area near the ghost using incense. I can do that. Have a member of your team witness a ghost event. That is up to the ghost. There are certain ghosts that will never event the entire time. But let's go ahead and get started. So sorry I keep crashing. Thank you guys for sticking it out. Pegalexer says try 4 is going to be the lucky one. Yes. Oh. Everyone who says that 3rd time's the charm, they obviously have never tried a 4th time, because the 4th time is when it's actually the best. Alright, let's go find the generator. We're gonna try the garage first, because I usually check the basement first, and the garage is feeling lucky. Okay, the garage is not feeling lucky. I don't know who said that, but it wasn't me. Actually, I think it's gonna be... I totally think it's gonna be a garage kind of generator. That's what I thought originally. Yeah, look, my first try. I knew exactly where the generator was. Woo. Anyways, we'll give it a second to warm up, but it's looking like it's about 13 degrees downstairs. Celsius. Okay, it's 15, 14. They have. Hello. That might have been what something upstairs. It's okay. We're gonna shut that. Alright, Kyle said, here, ghosty, ghosty, ghosty. Oh, frick, what did you do? Why is it still there? Okay. That was kind of long. You like jinxed it. You somehow summoned the ghost by saying that. That was so bizarre. Okay. Well, I don't like that you shut the door on me. That's kind of rude. Maybe it's a kitchen ghost? It did get a little colder in the kitchen. I'm not sure where he was. Jeez, that hangs down low. Alright, he's moving stuff in... Okay, he's moving stuff in this room. Kyle said I summoned him. You did be summoning him. Frick!
Pegaleets
Thank you.
Redeemed, I'm behind you.
Okay. I'm so confused. He's moving stuff in multiple rooms. Why is the ghost room spread between 3 different rooms? Okay. I'm behind you. I'm freaking behind you too. Pegalexer said hee hee. Okay, we're gonna leave this right here and we're fine. We're fine. Everything is totally, inexplicably fine. I don't even know what inexplicably means. Don't ask me to spell it. Peg drop and the high coin scares. Yeah. Well, Pegalexer does have a bajillion points. So there's that. I wish there was a way that you could like tag how many points you have, but I'm pretty sure it do be high. Kyle, you probably have 1,000,000 points too, but you do use yours more often. Alright, I'm thinking maybe right here. I don't typically put it on this side. I usually put it over there. But this ghost is seeming like he's also in this other side hallway, so I figure that covers both. It's only a 5. Pegalexer says, I have 57k. And Kyle says, I have 442 right now because you spend them all the time. That is funny. And also 57k? That is a lot of points. And yeah, Kyle, you do a jump scare like a time. Let's put that back, actually. I don't want to take it right now. Let's grab one of these. I already put a book in there. Wait, no I didn't. I'm holding the book. I can remember things. Alright, hold on. Let me snooze those ads. Okay, everything is great. I thought I saw something move, but it's probably in my head. In my head. Okay, it's still pretty cold. Let me make sure this room is not real. Okay, that's what I thought. We'll sit right here. I said that room is not real! Leave it alone! Okay, anyways. Bye! I don't like that the ghost keeps touching that room. Why does he keep bothering with it? That's not even the ghost room. He was moving stuff in there. He keeps opening the door to in there. He would turn on the light. My guy, that's not your room! Alright, let's see if we see anything. Oh. I might have seen a ghost orb for the splittest. Yeah, okay, I did. Alright, on that wall. Do you see it right there? I don't know how you couldn't see it, but it's right there. Yeah, that one right there. I'm circling it. It's amazing. Ghost orbs. Could be a mimic. But, most important, can't be a demon. Kyle said, I'm sorry, Pegalexer says, I apparently need to spend them more often. Well, you guys do be scaring me. I don't know. English is hard. Anyways, we have us a cross. Let's grab us some UV. You know, I don't know if I'm scared because the ghost's been doing things or because you guys been doing things, so I don't think I need a sanity pill yet. But that's also famous last words. I'm going to turn that light on just so I can tell if the ghost turns it off. Oh, he doesn't really have anything in here for fingerprints to work on. But let's check temperature again. Maybe I should just leave this like up here. That's probably better. Alright, let's go back out and grab some stuffy. Let's grab some things. I need some salt probably so I can have a better way to check UV. Also, so I have these two pieces of hair that are thinner, and I always have them showing in my face. I kind of called them bangs because, you know, they're shorter and they're face framing pieces, so I figured that's the equivalent to bangs. Apparently, social media has a different name for them, and they're called money pieces. Did you guys know that these are apparently called money pieces? I think that's kind of weird. Not sure where that phrase came from, but apparently I got money pieces, y'all. We need to cleanse using incense. Might as well light the fire. No, I need one of these, actually. Alright, we need to put the incense back because I need the salt to check the UV. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Hey, Jabba Nova is playing Dead by Daylight. You should check out Jabba Nova on Twitch. He's great. Hey, we have ghost riding. That's fantastic. Let's put this right here. Right there. Ghost riding. Alright, he'd be whispering in my ear. I'm gonna go with Mare, the source of all darkness. No, the source of all nightmares, I think. I don't know where darkness came from. I don't know what he's emoting at. What's going on? What did you... He done nothing. I think we're fine. So he's not stepping in any of the salt while I'm... Oh, when did he step in the salt? Alright, we're just gonna have to leave this, like, facing one of these. So that way I have a better chance of catching it, because my... Y'all, It's fine. It's not UV. We'll leave it over here. But we can get that picture. Did I already take a picture of the other one? I have no memory. I did not. Alright, let's go ahead and we need some incense now, so that way we can get one of our objectives done. Kyle says, never in my life have I heard that. Me either. Oh, freezing temperatures, guys. Which makes it irrelevante. And I think, yeah, he walked in our last salt. Thank you, Ghost. Let's go ahead and get some incense smudging going on. I only recently started hearing the term money pieces, and then, like, everybody seemed to know what that meant. And then suddenly I heard, like, 8 different people call it that, across different videos. And I'm like, okay. Money pieces, yeah. Totally, that's what I've always been calling them. Might as well bring another salt for some bonus money, because I can't really get the other one, yeah? Escape a hunt, yeah. So we're just going to burn the incense, put some more salt down, see if we can get some extra money that way. I think we're back from the ads. Welcome back. Alright, let's gain our breath real quick. Then say it, do it, did it, I did it, That's totally how the song goes. Hello, Ghost. I've returned. I brought you more salt because I saw how much you loved it last time. And I didn't want to take that away from you. I know that's like a great experience in the afterlife. So, oh, you stepped in one. See, I knew they loved it. Where did I put my camera? Hold on. I think it was, okay, he stepped in 2 of them. No? He stepped in 1 of them. I think it was this one that was new. What is he doing? Doing so many things. Everything he can possibly do without stepping in my salt. Calm. Calm yourself, temptress. Okay, we got 1. Just 1 last salt, my guy, and we're good. That's all you need to do. Did I... Actually, I never got the cursed object or the bone. That's awkward. Do you know where the bone is, perchance? Maybe I'll take a sanity pill and then walk around for the bone. I think that's what we'll do. No, we're ads right now. That was weird. Maybe it just gave the notification early. Alright, we'll take 1 more sanity. Oh, okay, just kidding. We can't take it yet because we're just way too cool. So I'm going to drop this in there just so that I can light something later because I realized there was nothing in there to light. And then we'll take a little walk around and see if we can find the bone. Alright, here you go. You know, just for some fun. Maybe the bone is in this room the ghost kept touching. He's obsessed with this room, so maybe there's... Okay. So I was saying that he must be obsessed with this room. Because, oh my gosh. That's just where he seems to be going. But, the moment I, like, left and actually went in that room that I thought he was obsessed with, he came after me. So that was rude. Oh, okay, but the bone's right here, so that's less rude. I think we got every photo we need then, so let's book it! Okay, we're chilling, we're vibing, everything is great in our house. We have it marked. Let's go. Look at all those photos I did, all those photos I done. Alright, do not crash. I'm looking at you. Don't crash. Don't do it. Haha. Okay. I'm guessing we made 1,400. We made, oh, man, I overguessed, but only by 74. I know math, just kidding, I really don't, but I did it right correctly once. You were close? Yeah! I wasn't within 40, which is what I consider being correct, but I was close. Our sanity was okay. 15 objects moves. Interactions were 24. Favorite room changes 0. Okay. Yeah. We spent, time in favorite room was 10 minutes. Time out of the favorite room was only 2. So we did great on that. We're doing okay. So we haven't done Willow Street. Let's go ahead and do that. A newly built home in an established area. Reports say it was built on top of something unearthly. Whatever the frick that means. A cursed object, you say? Wow, it looks like daytime outside. Since when do I show up during daytime? Do 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 do. I don't actually know that tune. Let's go ahead and go inside. Oh look! First room! We totally found it first room every time. That one time that you think we didn't, we totally did. Yeah. Why can't I click on the truck? Can I get in the trunk? That would be cool. So now that we have the gen on, let's check the temperature. I don't see a ghost orb. No, just kidding. I don't see a bone or the cursed object. So hopefully we don't have to return. I don't think I did that. We'll turn that off. That's a waste of electricity. We'll turn this light on though. We're getting a 13 here. An 18 here. I had an 11 for like a split moment. That I swear was in the walkway. Alright, we had a 10. So this could be the ghost room. But jury's still out. I actually love that phrase. Oh, bone. If you guys ever watched the show 12 Angry Men, I was forced to watch it for a class, but I actually really loved it. It was one of the few times that I thoroughly enjoyed a show that I was required to watch. And if it wasn't for the fact that it was in black and white, I probably would watch it again. And there's still a chance that I would, because it was honestly just a really good movie. The two exceptions for liking a movie that I've seen like forcefully in a class is I liked 12 Angry Men and I liked, I forget what it's called, Truman Show. I love the Truman Show. Both I had to have as like required watching in a class, but both were fantastic. And 10 out of 10 would recommend, but 12 Angry Men is in black and white. But it does a really good job at showing you how juries work and how we need to make sure that we are 100% positive someone's guilty before we sentence them to a crime, rather than just being like, they're probably guilty. Alright, so this was the ghost room. I did not need to do all of that walking around. But look how freaking bright it is outside. Who ghost hunts during sunlight hours? That's when the normal people are awake. Us night folk gotta go out at night. What's my guy doing? Anyways, let's set up our... Come on, let's set up our stuff. Alright, wow, that's a beacon of light. Let's go ahead and set this up. Probably this corner. And then I have to turn off the light again. I know I like to have the light on. Not in the ghost room. I like to have the light on for the first room. It just happens to be that the first room and the ghost room are the same room. But it's fine. We'll find a different way to tell if the ghost has turned the gen off or not. Alright, I did see a ghost orb for a split moment. Hold on. Yeah, right there. Right above the couch. So we have one evidence with 2 more to go. Let's grab this and this and go put some more things out. I do love it when the ghost room is right by the front door. I kind of wish I could just shove this book through the little mail slot. Hold on. I didn't shut the door, right? Did I shut the door when I left? That's weird. I don't think I did that. I mean, I suppose there's a chance I did and just wasn't paying attention, but that's weird. Okay. I think we're fine. It was just odd is all. I don't think I need a sanity pill yet, mainly because I haven't seen the ghost interact. So I'm actually kind of leaning towards nothing, because I was going to say shade, but shade's not an option. See, like, we just saw him move something, but I haven't seen any of those things happen while my person was present, and that's what makes your sanity drop the fastest. That and actually looking at a ghost. So since I haven't physically seen the ghost, I'm not going to worry about taking a sanity pill yet. Especially because demon's out, so we're kind of a little bit on the safer side, knowing that a demon's not available. Oh, it threw my book! Rude. Okay, I guess we'll put it facing these doors. What? Hey! Stop it! Don't like that! Check temperature one more time. Okay, it's not freezing. Leave my dang book alone! Did you ever guys hear that song on YouTube? Don't you ever interrupt me while I'm reading a book. I'm reading a book, man. I'm reading a book. Don't you ever interrupt me while I'm reading a book. It's a great song. You should totally listen to it. It's like meant to be like a parody song and like satirical, so it's like kind of corny, but it's still a great listen. I think we have pretty much everything we need, so let's get some salt to better check that UV. Never in my life. I love that phrase, by the way. Never in my life. Because it's repetitive in a way that I love. Because you could just say never has, like, never that's happened, kind of a thing of like, I've never seen that. Which means never in my life. But the fact that it's never in my life makes it more fun because it's like, I don't know, it feels almost like the grabbing your pearls way to say it of like, never in my life have I ever had anything happen like that. And it's just, I don't know, I like it. I like it. Alright, disturbed salt and footprint. Amazing. I got the one by the carpet, so I still need to take a picture of this one. Alright, this ghost is being helpful, and we have narrowed it down to 3 options. So we will... Stop touching my book! Anyways, we'll have to remember... I don't know what we'll have to remember, I already forgot. But, let's go read what our 3 options are. Alright. Option 1, the Banshee. The singing siren known for attracting its victims through song. It has been known to single out its prey before making a killing blow. Strength, the Banshee will weaken their target before striking, and weakness, Banshees can sometimes be heard screaming on a parabolic microphone. I kinda don't think it's a Banshee because it hasn't been talking all that much. It hasn't been doing much, honestly. Next is a Hantu. A Hantu is a rare ghost that thrives in the coldest of climates. The cold seems to make them more aggressive and empowered. Strength, lower temperatures allow the Hantu to move at faster speeds, and weakness, Hantus move slower in warmer areas. I don't think it's a Hantu. It's not gotten anywhere near freezing. It's been like 7 degrees. And then lastly, the Obake. Obakes are terrifying shapeshifters capable of taking on many forms. They have been seen taking on humanoid shapes to attract their prey. Strength, when interacting with the environment, an Obake will rarely leave a trace. And weakness, sometimes this ghost will shapeshift, leaving behind unique evidence. They also sometimes have 6 fingers, so that's fun. I'm kind of leaning towards the Obake because I doubt it's a Hantu. And I haven't heard it make any noise, which would kind of make you think that it's a Banshee. So, hold on. I'm just seeing what it's going to be. So it's definitely not... Okay, so it's either going to be EMF, DOTS, or Spirit Box, and I doubt it's going to be freezing temperatures. But as for DOTS, I haven't really seen anything, but maybe we could set up another camera on the other side of the room. We haven't done Spirit Box, but we haven't asked it its specific questions. And then EMF, that's kind of weird. I haven't been able to get one. But, blow out a firelight and cleanse the area. Let's do those tasks. We'll take, okay, we already took one, I forgot. So we can get a firelight and a cleansing stick. That's totally what it's called. That's the official name, the cleansing stick. You can buy it at Toys R Us. Alright, so now that we're here... Oh! 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 It's an EMF 5. We love us a cleansing stick. Yeah, I don't know why I'm running around like this is the cleansing stick. It is actually a candle. But hey guys, I was right. It is an Obake, so that's fun. What is he doing? I don't know. I don't know what he moved. But now we're going to cleanse with the cleansing stick. Like Kyle said, we love a cleansing stick. Alright, this should have counted for the cleansing. The cleansing of your soul. And I think this one we haven't taken a photo of yet. Let me check. I think we only got 2 salts. So this one we don't have. We haven't gotten to blow out the firelight yet. Once he blows that out, we can take a photo of it, and then we need the cursed object and the bone still. Alright, we'll give him like 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really? Ho? Okay, let's go back out. I'm gonna grab me a syringe, whatever it's called, sanity pill. And that will be so that we can go take some extra photos at safety. I'm going to wait to take it until I get to the house. But maybe we'll do one more match after this if we don't crash. Alright. Let's find us some objects. Did we ever find the cursed object? Or the bone? Oh, yeah, we found the bone. I don't think we found the cursed object, though. Oh, cursed object, where are you? Come out, wherever you are. Da 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 da. I thought that was it. Da 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 da. If I was a cursed object, where would I be? I know it's not in the garage, and it's not in the basement, so maybe I missed something in that first room. I'll check the garage one more time, but I'm 99% certain it ain't in here. Alright, I'm 100% certain it ain't in here. Body-ba-dope. Alright, well, if it was in here, it would have been on this counter, I think. So maybe it didn't spawn, and maybe I'm blind. Both are fairly possible. Oh, he blew out the thing while I was gone. Let's try that again. I wanted a picture of it, my guy. Alright, I don't know why he's emoting at me, but I just need you to blow out the light while I'm here. I don't know what that picture was supposed to be of. Oh, I was seeing if it was an interaction. Alright, 10 seconds and then I'm leaving. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You suck. Alright, well, at least he blew it out once, which will count for my, like, objective. I just didn't get the photo of it. So, yep, it counts. Alright, so I got 2 of the objectives and the correct ghost type, but way less photos. So I'm thinking around 1,200 again. Thank you for the follow! How do I say your name? Mechaniancha? That's what I'm gonna go with unless you correct me, but thank you for the follow. Hello. It was an O-bake. I guessed around 1,200. Oh. I was under. I made almost the exact same money I made last round. That's funny. I think we're going to play one more round, and we're going to end on Camp Woodwind because we weren't able to finish that one last time when we crashed. I'm sorry. The check scared me. Apparently. Okay, our sanity was fine. I just want to check. Room changes 0, interaction 17. I'm surprised the ghost isn't changing rooms more often, honestly. Because, like, let me show you my custom real quick. I think it's in Ghost. Changing favorite room is high. Yet my guy never changes his room. Not sure what's up with that. Kyle says we love the camp. We do love the camp. I think it's great. Alright, we have Donald Wright. Number 1, repel the ghost incense while it's chasing someone. Okay. Number 2 is detect the ghost presence with a motion sensor. Outside is a little bit more difficult, but I think we can do that. And get an average sanity below 25%. Why does this guy always give me, like, the go out and die tasks on the outdoor maps? Does he just, like, hate my character and he's like, yo, if I could just give them deadly tasks, they won't come back. I didn't mean to drop that. My bad. I forgot how hands work. Hello. Wow, it is so foggy. Do I even have my flashlight? Did I even not? I didn't even pick up a flashlight. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't pick these things up first. Hold on. Why'd I grab those items? I think I was just so distracted by my tasks. I never take those first. But a ghost did already move a ball. I do kind of like this fog, though. Sometimes it's so foggy that you can't really see anything, kind of like that halo effect. But this fog isn't too thick, that it's not too bad. I think we're okay. We'll give that a second to warm up. We'll check right here. We're getting about a 10, 9, 14. Okay. Is the ghost room just this general area? I think this is just the ghost room. Let's see how far it spans. Not that way. What about this way? No. Okay, so it might just be this area in front of these tents. Yeah, okay. Well, that's not too bad. Poor homeless ghost. Yeah! He doesn't get to live anywhere. He has to live out in the streets. Out in the woods. Man doesn't even get a tent to live in. Maybe that's the real reason he's upset. That's the reason he's killing folk. Ain't nobody give him a place to live. He's like, in this economy, I don't got no tent, no nothing. Alright, let's set this up right here. This is not an ideal location for the DOTS, but I think it'll work. Let's go check it out. Alright. Hold on. I'm turning everything off. We have another ghost orb. It is ghost orb day, my guys. Let's see. Yeah, that DOTS really ain't all that helpful. Maybe if I put it on this one right there. I'll move it when I go back out. But let's grab some more items. Maybe these two. I kind of want to cross, but the ghost has been pretty chill, so maybe it's fine. We'll put this right here. This right here. And I'm thinking this, like, right here would be better. What are you doing? Oh. Okay. What light did he even pop? Maybe the light that wasn't on? A little excessive, but alright. What? I think he talked to me. Hold on. I thought that was you guys for a second. But, we got an elderly individual. How old are you? Say it again. Fine. I heard it say elderly. That's all I care about. The ghost be elderly. Spirit box. Yes. He wants to play basketball. He do want to play basketball. I swear we get, if a ghost be dead, it be elderly. Sometimes it says young. But I swear 9 times out of 10 they be elderly. Elderly people just die. That's how it go. We'll take one of these just for the safe side. Sure. No, I want to cross. Why do I keep forgetting about crosses? What's wrong with me? I'm gonna die out here because I keep forgetting to put a cross out. Injured in a something. Well, obviously you were injured somehow or you would no longer be with us. Or wouldn't be no longer with us. I guess that would be the correct term. Alright, that DOTS is slightly better. It does still depend on the ghost happening to be near us when it goes by, but I think the camera placement's fine. I might just add another DOTS out there to better our chances. But we did already narrow it down to 3 ghosts, so let's see what they are. We have a mare. A mare is the source of all nightmares, making it more powerful in the dark. Strength. A mare will have an increased chance to attack in the dark, and weakness. Turning on the lights all around the mare will lower its chance to attack. Well, it did blow out my lights, so maybe not. Oh no, a Yaokai. Yaokais are common ghosts that are attracted to human voices. They can usually be found haunting family homes. Strength. Talking near a Yaokai will anger it, increasing the chance of an attack. Weakness. When hunting, a Yaokai can only hear voices close to it. I have beef with Yaokai because they like to kill me just because I ramble. Anyways, then we have the Onryo. An Onryo is often referred to as a wrathful spirit. It steals souls from its dying victims' bodies to seek revenge. This ghost has been known to fear any form of fire and will do anything to be far away from it. Strength. Extinguishing a flame can cause an Onryo to attack, and when threatened, this ghost will be less likely to hunt. Alright, so we need to set up some flames, and we need to talk a lot, and we need to have nightmares. I think that's what the game is telling us. So I'm taking a camera. Let's go ahead and grab this before we forget. And, let's just go ahead and be crazy right off the bat. When I said let's be crazy right off the bat, I didn't mean go ahead and try to hunt me. Not a fan of that. So, because of you, here's fire! I hope you're an Onryo. I hope I just ruined your day. Haha! My guy, I'm gonna turn on every frickin' flame. How about that? Anyways, I don't care that you're elderly. I feel like that has the same energy as nobody cares that you broke your elbow. You guys remember that meme? cursed object. Music box. Okay, we still need to find the bone though. But I wanted him to have... Oh! Actually, it blew out the flame, so it's probably not an Onryo. I'm thinking Yaokai then, maybe. Let's go ahead and light that back up, though, because I didn't see it happen, so I didn't get a photo. Okay, it just flew. It really wants to play basketball, like you said, Kyle. It is just throwing that basketball all around. I'm looking for a bone that I can call my own, because I don't have enough limbs inside my body. That totally is not. It's okay. Here's the bone! Yahoo! Alright, it is very bright with all the fog and all the lights that I turned on, but I don't care. If it can annoy the ghost, I'll take it. Except for maybe not this one, because that one's annoying. What do we have left? It's either gonna... Okay, I didn't ask you. Well, I guess I did say it out loud. But we either have DOTS, ghost riding, or freezing temperatures. So let's check the temperature again. It's been a bit. It's not quite freezing. It's really close. But it's not quite freezing. What? Maybe? Do it? Go ahead. Not you. I'm looking. Come on. Right now. Yes! Woohoo! Freezing temperature. It's an Onryo? Really? I crossed it out. That's funny. Why did it throw out the flames? But also, haha! Enjoy the flames, you suck! Anyways, I hope that makes him mad. Because he shut the doors on me and tried to scare me the moment I entered. So, haha, Onryo, you deserve it. So, we know it's an Onryo. Let's see. For the photos, we got the music box and the bone, but we didn't get any others. So I'm thinking, because this is our last round, it would be good if we could get some of these objectives done. Let's take our second sanity pill and get the motion sensor and the salt. Man, I gotta stop bringing my camera with me. Boop. That's really not a wide area that covers. It's gonna be hard to get the ghost to set that off. Alright, let's grab the salt. Spirit box, yes! Okay, I think I just heard the ghost set it off, so we're actually fine. But I hope I ruin his day by how many flames I put out when he hates flames. Ciao, ciao. Whatever she said. Alright, we'll give him... Oh! We'll give him 10 seconds to step in these 2 salts that I have, and then we'll leave. Oh. Did he just barely blow this out? He did! Oh my gosh, why is he blowing out flames? He's an Onryo. He's scared of flames. And he hates when they get blown out. And it could cause him to attack when a flame goes out. So I am risking my life for this. I'm going to light it one more time because he's a troll and so am I. Alright, we got our photo evidence that we need. I left him with as many flames as possible and he shut off the generator as I left to troll me. But I made it out safely. It's to trick you. It is to trick me. You know, you make a good point. Spirit box, ultraviolet. Okay, we don't have ultraviolet. We're fine. You got me worried when you said it's to trick you that it might be a mimic. But it can't be a mimic because we got the one of these things instead of UV. I know how to English. English is great. English is wonderful. Ghost orb, spirit box, freezing temperature. Ghost orb, spirit box, freezing temperature, and UV. It could be a mimic. You were right. It could be a mimic. Maybe that's why he didn't attack me when he set out the flames, because it could be a frickin' mimic. Class as well. I was about to leave. But you do be right. It could be a mimic. You know what? We're going to assume it's not a mimic, and we're going to leave. We're going to assume it's not a mimic. I want you to tell me if you think it's a mimic or not, but we're gonna hope for the best. We're going to go with Onryo. Come on. We only got one objective. Please, please, please. Don't be a mimic. Don't be a mimic. Kyle said mimic for sure. No! No, I don't want it to be a mimic. Okay. Oh my gosh, it wasn't a mimic. We're fine. I don't know why, but that stressed me out so much. Okay, I didn't even guess money because if it was a mimic, I would have made like 200 bucks, but I made 1,069. We didn't crash for that, so that's the important part. Okay, there we go. There was 2 events. Our sanity was okay. La la la. There were 0 room changes, 22 interactions, 1 ability used, and 2 events. Okay. I am so glad that that wasn't a mimic. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Sorry we crashed 3 times. This was try 4, and it did last the longest. We had 16, then we had 10, then we had 31, then we had 42. So sorry for all of that. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I will see you again on Saturday around 2 p.m. MST. We'll be doing the 2nd episode of the last season of the Walking Dead Telltale series. Anyways, have a great night. Yes, Kyle, thank you. You have a good night, too. We're going to end stream. Hold on. You can see my beautiful face. We're going to end stream in 5, 4, hold on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.